musicians use Steam around your studio? We saw like several different devices yesterday and chords and things that I don't even know what they do. So talk to us a little bit about the science in your work, in the technology and engineering and math that you use.
Okay, so in a recording studio or a movie studio environment, there's a lot of engineering that goes into it. So you have to have a little bit of physics. You need to know a little bit about electronics. You need to know some math. For example, I've got all these panels hanging on me, or not on me, but hanging around me. Yeah. And those, I designed those to help absorb the sound in the room so that it was more suitable to be a little tiny recording studio. You don't want sound bouncing around and echoing. If you walk into an empty room and clap your hands and you hear it sort of ringing and going dig, then that's not a good environment to try to make recordings in. And so I've used some of my physics knowledge about sound to really improve that in here. And then, one thing I learned early on in my music career is that music equipment breaks and it costs money to repair. And so I decided that maybe it would be in my best interest to learn, enough electronics that I can diagnose and repair my equipment. And occasionally I've actually built a few pieces of equipment too, and that's fun, but that's not really my strong point. But having that knowledge is really helpful.
I know that you fix amplifiers. I've seen you take them apart, and
I do.
There's soldering involved and like really real physical engineering happening, as well as just the sound engineering that you described in your studio.
Yeah. And you need to learn how to read a schematic, and you got to learn how to do all that stuff safely, because you can blow a finger off or worse if you're not careful. I mean, guitar amps have 400 or 500 volts running around inside of them. So you've got to learn how electricity actually works and how you can interact with it safely.